Hi, Rumians. I'm Druzhnik. Thanks for being here and welcome back to the Jewish Raj. Or actually, well, welcome back, I hope so. But welcome to the very first true episode of the Jewish Raj, where we are playing as the descendant of the very famous Joseph Rabban, also called Joseph Rabban. And we had set up a few things at the end of the, I guess, introducing episode. So let's unpause the game now and see what happens. So, I think, Marshal would be willing to convert to Judaism if we pay for it. If we pay 65, he will convert to Malabarism. You know what? We'll do that. We'll be earning a lot of money anyway. So this guy, the steward, wants to have a weak hook on me. I'm not too fond of that because they can use these hooks in a very, very, very annoying way. He's an evil zealot. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Am I going to do this? He's my steward, though. I will not bargain for your soul. I'm sorry. I don't want him to have a weak hook on me. Our situation is too precarious for this. And, oh, good. Our chancellor has just said, yep. So that's 2 out of 3. That's pretty good. And Nadi has agreed to marry me. Excellent. Give me intelligent children. Woman. We forgot to look at our liege in the introductory episode. So our liege is Maharaja Viraratsentira of the Kola Kingdom. If there are any Indian people in the audience, don't hesitate to correct my pronunciation or help me with that. I really, really like to be able to pronounce names properly. I always make an effort when I can. So if you have tips, let me know. Now, as I expected, he now came to me right as I was looking at him and gave me the position of steward, which I'm going to accept. He is 1,400 strong. He's not that strong. If you look at this guy, he's actually not that strong right now either. 1,300 people. What we will do, though, is we lost a little bit of money paying our marshal off, but now that he is Jewish, most of our council is actually Jewish. It's just the steward that is not Jewish. The rest is all of the proper faith. That is fine. The steward will follow, or we will kick him out at some point. He's not going to live forever anyway. We're converting counties. So, as I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My heroic treasure, Lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Kunsiramali. Not my wife. Definitely not my wife. I can allow her to try to win my heart, or I can say, abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. So she's trying to romance me. I'm forgiving, humble, and patient. Basically, I am a godly man, wouldn't you think? I think I'm a godly man. I mean, my piety gain is 3.2 a month. So I think I'm going to say 2 women are more than enough for me. So abandon this endeavor immediately. She's quick. She has some nice traits, but I don't need her. She's 36. No, you're too old. I mean, I'm going to pretend to be virtuous, but basically she's too old. Okay, so our liege is at war with the rebellion here, and this is a Sinhalese rebellion. It's these guys. They have 5,000 troops because they have some special soldiers. It's an event, and I don't think we can do. I mean, we have 1,200 troops. We can do something to help our liege. So if we want to, we could actually come and help. And you know what? Maybe we should come help out. Maybe we should make an effort and help him. Although, would it be so bad if he would lose some territory? You know, that's what we need to consider, right? So what do they want? They want... Can we see that somewhere? Surrender. They want... if they surrender, I guess. No, if we enforce demands... If they enforce demands, then they get... quite a few... I think they get this island, probably. He has no allies. He has some special soldiers. I could offer to help. I mean, I'm on war. I don't even have to offer to help. But the Kola Kingdom just lost a battle. So you know what? No, you're going to fend for yourself. I don't care. I'm not going to come help. Now, the nice thing about... Let's search for a physician. The nice thing about the Jews here, if you are playing closer to Jerusalem, is that they can you can restore Israel if you fulfill the requirements, which is quite a bit. You need to control Palestine, Urdun, and Ultra-Jordan, which is quite a lot actually. And Jerusalem needs to be Malabari. So yeah. You can restore the Jewish high priesthood if you rebuild the third temple in Jerusalem, so you have to at least hold it to be able to do that, and I don't know what else you need to do this. And you can restore the Great Sanhedrin, but for that you also need to rebuild the third temple in Jerusalem. So this is actually quite difficult to do where we started from, and I don't know if we're going to go after that. I'm recording this episode right after episode 0, so I haven't seen your comments, your wishes, etc. But it's too early to decide on a goal anyway. So what is not too early to decide on is our court physician. This world is full of dangers, even to a Raja and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. So we have this dude, who is a dishonorable thinker. He's not necessarily, good at healing people, which is what I'm looking for. And then we have this rapacious blackguard, who also has nothing to go for him. So I'm actually going to say no. No, you both failed to impress me. I was hoping for some wise woman or something. Speaking of which, do you want to... Oh, yeah, wait, I can't convert anybody who's not part of my court. Hey, wifey, second wifey. Oh, you don't want to convert. Okay, well, maybe at some point. What about you? Nope. You? No, you're just a Shorvier. Nope. I'm so nice, though. Okay, that's everybody. You could possibly become a good physician. So, can I actually give you the court physician spot? It's not good to have a knight do this, though, because when they die, you need a new one. But let's do that. Let's do that. He's a dishonorable zealot. I can have you marry, though. What about you marry my spy master? I don't know if that's a good idea. You have a very big chin. Don't want to marry somebody with a very big chin. I mean, maybe he'll be happier, Maybe he will be happier. It looks like you two were made for each other. So maybe she's only... it's fine. Do you want to marry her? Will that make you happier? Not really. Good. I still won't accept conversion. That's okay. That's fine. So, let's see. What do we want? We can declare war on the Maldives. Right, that's what we wanted to do. So we have 1,200 troops. He has 259. So I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and be like, hey, you know what? I want this. Now there are two things that we can do. We can vassalize him, or we can seize it. And he would still be our vassal. So what's the difference? There's a big difference in prestige cost. You gain the contested titles, the Rabban Raj. Oh, that's the duchy level. Well, we'll definitely want to go for the duchy level. So let's get the Raj, I guess. Let's declare the war. This should be mine. And I'll raise my army. And I will sail them, which is going to be a little bit expensive. Because it cost me 13 to get them onto a ship. We haven't done any of this in the Dutch playthrough that we just finished. In case you are interested in that, it's called The Lion's Roar, and it's actually a finished playthrough where we achieved our goal. We didn't do any shipping, which is strange for a Dutch person, but here you go. But in India, we will be playing around with ships. Oh, my counselor was slain. Well, that's not good. I need counselors now. I really don't have a lot of people. I'm going to siege this down. Allied combatant slain. That's fine. We need a new counselor. But, no. Wait, that's... Didn't it say counselor, though? Your counselor was slain. Yeah. So... Oh, not the chancellor. Oh, what? I didn't know I had him. Strange. Very strange. Anyway. Don't bother too much with that. Let's siege this down. I think we can increase the speed. When will our women become pregnant? I don't know. You come fight me again. That is totally fine. We are going to have ownership of these very, very pretty islands. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Oh, good. Do you contribute to the war score? No. Can I? Or is that not me? No, Rohaka, but I can't get money. Well, that is a shame. Maybe we can use him later for something else. That is actually not what happened. Thakur was imprisoned. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. A fellow vassal. Oh, you probably... Aha! You're not his brother, but you have a lot of claims, and he probably doesn't like that. But we have to contend with some accusations of witchcraft. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Alupa, as proof that Adi Sukati has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. Now, she is a good Jew. She's a genius! Wow, she's a genius lunatic. I mean, these things often go together in real life, don't they? I could release her, but gain upset peasants, which is bad for popular opinion. I could spend 100 piety and say, I could use a new advisor. She would like me for it, but I would still have the upset peasants. Or I could burn her. Now, that would be stressful to me because I'm forgiving, but it would be good for popular opinion. Now, let's look at Alupa, actually, and see if we need popular opinion. Yeah, we kind of do. We kind of do. They really don't like offensive wars, and they really don't like our religion just yet, and we're not converting this county. So I'm sorry, but you have to burn, even though you're a genius. And even though that is terribly stressful for me. Terribly stressful. Now I'm going to start getting men-at-arms soon. I think I can do that quite safely. We can enforce demands here. There we go. We have finished our first war. This is now ours. He is our vassal. He's a little bit unhappy with his lot in life, but he would make for an excellent chancellor. Are you good at something else? Not really. You're really bad. Now, you only have 72 troops, so do I really care about you? Probably not. Probably not. So what I could do is I could tell this dude, yo, you can become the new chancellor. And that would make you happy, minus 30. I could ask him to convert. He will actually he might say yes. So I think we should try that. Is there anything else I can do to appease him for now, though? I could sway him, but do I need to? I don't have hooks. Could I use his wife? No, I can't. Do I really want to sway him, though? I mean, it might be a good idea to sway this guy. So let's start a scheme first and then ask him to convert later. He's not particularly, pious or anything, so doesn't mean he's gonna say no. Okay, so we could actually start building something here. I think that would be the better first step before we get men-at-arms, or we can do both at the same time. We need to look at the army compositions that they are using here. But before I do that, what we have now is elephant pens, and we can actually preview this. So currently, it's giving us 0.2 taxes a month and lowering building construction time, which is very useful. Increases the number of knights that we can have, or in our case, shorviers. Increases their effectiveness, and increases heavy cavalry damage, which we're very far away from. Although, actually, elephants, I guess, are heavy cavalry. Now, at the end, at level 8, we get 1.3 taxes a month, so actually the rise is not very big. Very good for building construction time, good for development growth, but also very good for this heavy cavalry contingent here. So I'm really liking the elephantry. Now, what do we want? We're getting 12.3 gold a month. This is ridiculous. But in a way, I think the most logical thing to do first as a Jew, and definitely as basically a Jew who's descending from traders, because, what happened is these people came from Jerusalem, they went through Yemen and Ethiopia, and they ended up in Kochi. So these people are trade-minded, and I think we need to honor that. And we see the importance, and I think we would want to continue to have some form of contact with our homeland, with where we came from originally, and we would want to start trading with Yemen, with Ethiopia if we can, but that's a little bit further inland, with Jerusalem if we can. So I think we will construct this trade port. After that, I will go for the levies, because that makes a lot of sense, of course. So we have done that. Our liege has been declared war on, really, by the Vengi Chalukya Raj? Okay, so that's probably not good. Oh, that's him. Right. We could consider aiding our liege, but is it really bad for this kingdom to fall apart? I don't know. I mean, I would like to just grab the whole thing in one go, in which case it's easier if it's a little bit bigger than when it's a little bit smaller, but hang on. I want to check what these guys use. So, they have no men-at-arms yet. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, light skirmishers. Nothing. Bowmen. Okay. So it definitely wouldn't hurt to get bowmen. They're always good. I think that this region does like to use armored footmen, if I remember correctly. Or, in that case, the cultural kandayat. But for now, I'm gonna go for a regiment of bowmen. And I might actually, because if they're using light footmen, oh, but that's countered by my bowmen, of course. I could get light footmen just to counter heavy infantry, but let's wait and see what others do first before we make these decisions. Now we have an available perk here. Let's now go for golden obligations and be able to demand payment for hooks. Any hooks that we get. We might want to set our spy master to do this. Now you have pretty good marshals, so I'm going to negotiate your release. I'm going to recruit you for it. And you are going to be my knight. Yeah. So now you're a shorvier. You won't accept conversion yet, but maybe later. And we need to see, I would probably prefer this guy to not fight in the field. And let me see. My marshal. You know what? I don't like you, so you're fine. I don't want you to fight either. I don't want you to die. You're fine. Okay, so I really need more Shorveers. To the benign Joseph. I have been corresponding with your chancellor, Thakur, and I must say I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. The Raj of the Panjaraj. So he is this guy. Hello. Are you missing something? You have a scar here. You're 39, but you kind of look like you're 16. That's weird. 16 but severely injured. Now, hello, wives. Do we want to help our liege and fight? Not necessarily, you know. Why would we? It's easier to conquer these smaller kingdoms than it is to conquer a big one. But I could probably beat these guys. Especially if I get another men-at-arms regiment. And they use skirmishers, so I could, you know... actually, I thought they had bowmen. Yeah. So I would have to... get... Lightfoot. No. I would have to get horsemen to counter them. Can't get war elephants. They're too expensive. But let's see what these guys actually do. They counter skirmishers and heavy infantry. Oh, that's pretty nice. They're good in jungle, but bad in mountains, desert mountains, and wetlands. But look at their attack. Whoa! If you just look at light horsemen, 22, and the difference with war elephants, 282, that is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So you might actually want to wait until 400 gold and get a regiment of elephants. That would be really strong. Now this guy is currently saying that he would be willing to tutor me in what? Manners and etiquette? Really? I don't need that. Now I would like you to convert, but I will say no, because if I say yes, he will have a hook. Yeah. I definitely don't want that. So I'm sorry, but I can manage just fine on my own. I'm pretty sure you will not convert. I mean, he might, but it's a 17% chance. I'll just make him love me a little bit more before I ask again. Or before I ask. The Takana of Kerala has given rise to the peasant rabble, targeting you. We don't really care. Loss of control in Takana. Yeah, Kerala. Why are we losing control here? Oh, because of our steward. He's bad. Blunder results in claim. You got an unpressed claim on Takana of Kongu. Wait. What did you do? You officially acknowledged my claim to Kongu? I don't even know where that is. Oh, here. Why would you do that? Oh, you were the one that almost became my friend. Why would you do that? However, he does have quite a few troops. Oh, he only has 50. But this guy has 2,400. Is that you? No. Oh, it's him. Right. That's unfortunate. He only has 1,700 of his special soldiers left. We could help our liege now if we wanted to, but we don't have enough unless we get mercenaries, and I really... Why is my A key not working? There we go. I don't really want to get mercenaries right now because I want to use my gold in a different way. And we built our trade port, so I need to build something else. Thinking of barracks. I'm going to go for barracks. Construct barracks. There we go. And maybe wait for 400 gold, get those elephants, and maybe then we can do that. Now, I probably should set this guy to maybe increasing control, but I definitely want commanders. Control will rise, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's fine. New perk for stewardship. Good. Probably want to go for vassal tax contribution first. We're actually winning this war. The Sinhalese rebellion we're losing, but this war, whew, pretty nice. Good. So this war is a loss. I don't know if that's a big problem or not. I think we're gonna let it go. Because I don't have my elephants and I don't have enough to attack them. Your liege won their war with him, so this is still his. And I didn't do anything bad. He doesn't really like me that much, but that's mostly because he's paranoid. I could sway him. I think it is time to do that. I think it is also time to ask him to convert. And... nope. That's too bad. Oh! He got imprisoned. Well, let's wait, because I'm not going to sway somebody who's not going to live much longer. Now, this is unfortunate that he said no. I thought he would say yes. Now I can't ask him again until 1086, so that's in 15 years. If it is a pond for carps you are interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. The builder before me has good credentials, and my courtiers seem very excited about the prospect. We like carps. So I can say, yeah, sure. And every courtier will gain 20 opinion of me because we have a magnificent fish pond. And it just cost me 80. I could say, you know what? How about you give me a discount? You know, I would lose 40. With a 85% chance. I mean, that's pretty good. I've been very bad rolling these outcomes in Crusader Kings 3. I usually get the 14% chance, but we can try this. My stewardship's really good. Or I can say no, stop wasting my time, lose some stress, but no. Let's try to get the best deal. Good, I make a great deal. Great. So we have a magnificent fish pond. And that's just great. So, I'm going to cut the episode here. And in the next one, I hope that one of my wives will actually become pregnant, because that would be preferable. I would prefer her, because if she could give me an intelligent heir, that would be just fantastic. It's okay if she gets pregnant, but I would prefer her. I think she counts for heirs. Pretty sure. So anyway, thank you for watching. We got a little bit bigger. We'll see what happens next time. And we will see what happens with these wars, and maybe we'll get war elephants in the next episode. That would be cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button, and please consider subscribing. Helps out immensely. New episodes come out regularly, and I will see you next time.